Good morning, students. Welcome to Rishikul Vidyapit online classes. Now, in this module, we will study about the topic matrix method. For this, consider system of linear equations. We will solve linear equations by matrix method. I am taking linear equations as a1x plus b1y plus c1z equal to d1. Second equation I am taking a2x plus b2y plus c2z equal to d2. Third equation I am taking a3x plus b3y plus c3z equal to d3. These are the three equations and we are having three variables. Now I want to solve these three equations and variables are x, y, z here. First of all, you will write down the three equations in matrix form, and the matrix form is Ax equal to B, where A is called your coefficient matrix. Because A matrix is obtained by coefficient of x, y, z in three equations, and these are A1, here B1, here C1. Next is A2, B2, C2, and from third equation you will get A3, B3, C3. X is your variable matrix, means you have to write down the variable. That's why it is called the variable matrix. And B is your constant matrix, means you have to write down constant terms on right hand side. That's why it is called your constant matrix. And this is your D1, D2, D3. Now I want to solve these three equations. Solution means to find out the value of x, y, z. Now three cases arises here. Case 1, if determinant of A equal to A not equal to 0, then system of linear equations have unique solution. Unique solution is one and only one solution, and system is consistent. And solution is given by. How will you find out the solution? Solution is to find out the value of x, y, z, and x, y, z is represented by matrix X. Means we have to find out the value of matrix X. See how will you find out? Now Ax equal to B. I want to find out the value of this X. For that I have to remove A from here, and A will be cancelled with A inverse. That's why you will pre-multiply by A inverse. Pre-multiplying by A inverse. See what you do. This is your A inverse into Ax equal to A inverse B. Now apply associative law. Take this A with A inverse. You will get A inverse into A into X equal to A inverse B. A inverse into A, that is equal to I. And we know very well, when identity matrix is multiplied with any matrix, we will get the same answer, that is your x equal to A inverse B. This is your solution. X equal to A inverse B. Case 2. If determinant of A equal to 0, then two cases will arise. Case 1, you have to find out adjoint of A into B. Right? If adjoint of A into B not equal to 0, then system is inconsistent. Inconsistent means no solution. Means system of linear equations have no solution. And second case will become if adjoint of A into B equal to 0, then system is consistent, but equations have infinitely many solutions, means infinite solutions will be there. But in 12th class, only unique solution is there in your syllabus. This inconsistent, or you can say no solution and infinite solution, this is not in your syllabus. That's why we will discuss the questions of unique solution in this module. Now, I am considering 3 equations and I will solve these 3 equations by matrix method. First equation I am writing x minus y plus 2z equal to 2. Second equation 3x plus y minus 4z equal to 0. And third equation I am writing 5x minus y plus z equal to 5. These are the 3 equations and I want to solve these 3 equations by matrix method. Therefore, your first step is matrix form. You will write down the equations in matrix form, and matrix form you know very well. It is your Ax equal to B, where A is your coefficient matrix. You have to write down the coefficient. Coefficient 1, minus 1, 2. From second equation, see 3, 1, minus 4. Third equation 5, minus 1, 1. X is your variable matrix. Write down the variable, and variables are here x, y, z. B is your constant terms on right hand side. 2, 0, 1. Right? Now, first of all, you will find out determinant of A. Determinant of A, you know very well. Determinant of A equal to, I am expanding with respect to first row. 1, 1 into. Horizontal cancel out. This is your horizontal, you can see. And this is your vertical. What is left? 1 minus 4 minus 1. Find out its determinant. This will become 1 negative minus 1 into minus 4. This is your plus 4. Now for middle value, we are having negative sign. And minus 1 is already, this will become plus 1. Now cancel the entries which comes in horizontal to minus 1 and vertical to minus 1. This will be. Now find out the determinant. 3 into 1, 3. Negative 5 into minus 4, minus 20. This will become plus 20. Last, plus 2. Now cancel the entries which are horizontal to 2 and vertical to 2. This one. It is left 3 into minus 1, minus 3. Negative, this will become 5. Right? Now see what you are getting. 1 into minus 3 plus 1 into 23 plus 2 into minus 8. This is your minus 3 plus 23 minus 16. 23 minus 3. 20 minus 16. 4. Not equal to 0. Therefore, unique solution. And you can write down solution is given by x equal to A inverse B. And we know very well A inverse equal to adjoint of A upon determinant of A. Means we have to find out adjoint of A. And we know the formula of adjoint of A also. Adjoint of A equal to cofactors of A whole transpose. Means we have to find out the cofactors. And cofactors are given by A11. First of all, we will find out the cofactors for first row, then second row, then third row. And symbol for cofactor is capital letter A11, A12, A13. Right? This is for first row. Now for second row, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, and last is A33. First of all, put up the sign. And in 3 by 3, alternative positive negative sign comes. Always positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative whole. Now I want to find out cofactor for A11. This one. For this you have to cancel the horizontal and vertical. See what you get. You will get 1 negative sign minus 1 minus 4. 4 and the answer is your minus 3. Now next entry A12. Right? Horizontal cancel out and vertical cancel out. See what is that. 3 negative 5 into minus 4 minus 20 minus minus become plus. Answer is your minus 20. Now for this one 2. See what you cancel horizontal entries and vertical. You get minus 3 middle negative minus 5. This is your minus 8. Next is your for second row. If you write capital letter, it represents cofactor. But if you write like this represents element. A11 means this one. Right? Now see, this cancel out, this cancel out. You will get minus 1, negative. You get minus 2, minus minus become plus 2. Next, A2, this one. Horizontal cancel out and vertical cancel out like this. Right? Now you will write down, this will become 1 minus 10 minus 9. Now A2, 3. Cancel horizontal entries and vertical like this. You will get 1 minus 1, 5 minus 1. This is your minus 1 plus 5 minus 4. Next, for third row, first column, this is your horizontal, this is your vertical. See what you get. 4 minus 2. 2. Now next one, A32, horizontal cancel out, vertical cancel out. See what you will get. You will get minus 4 minus 6. This is your 10. And the last one, A33, horizontal, vertical, you will get 1 plus 3. These are your cofactors. Now you can easily find out adjoint of A. Adjoint of A equal to cofactors of A transpose. First of all, you write down the cofactors. Cofactors are minus 3, minus 23, minus 8, minus 1, minus 9, minus 4, 2, 10, 4 and its transpose. Transpose you know very well. In transpose we have to interchange rows and columns. This is your first row. Write down it in first column. Minus 3, minus 23, minus 8. This is your second row. Write it in second column. Minus 1, minus 9, minus 4. This is your third row. Write down in third column. Therefore, A inverse equal to A inverse formula you know very well. Adjoint of A upon determinant of A. This is your adjoint of A. Write down. Upon determinant of A is 4 divided by 4 outside. Now we will find out the solution. Solution you know. Solution is x equal to A inverse B. Put up the value. X is your x, y, z. A inverse we have already find out 1 by 4. Minus 3, minus 1, 2. Minus 23, minus 9, 10. Minus 8, minus 4, 4 and B is there 2, 0, 5. Now multiply these two matrices and you will get the required answer. This is your 1 by 4. Multiply first row with first column. See what you get. This is your minus 6 plus 0 plus 10. Now multiply second row. You will get minus 46 plus 0 plus 50. Now multiply third row, you will get minus 16 plus 0 plus 20. This is your 1 by 4, 4, 4, 4. This is your 1, 1, 1. Compare both sides, you will get x equal to 1, y equal to 1, z equal to 1. There is one good thing in this question also. You can verify your answer by putting values of x, y, z in three equations. Let's verify. I am putting value of x, y, z in equation first, second and third. See in equation 1 what you will get? 1 minus 1 plus 2 equal to 2. Means 2 equal to 2. Equation verified. Now put value in second equation also. You will get 3 plus 1 minus 4 means 0 equal to 0. Verified. In third also you will put 5 minus 1 plus 1. It means 5 equal to 5. In this way we can verify our answer also. Now let us solve one more question in 2 variables. This question is in 3 variables. Now we will solve question in 2 variables. Now see how we will solve. First of all, consider 2 equations. I am taking 2 equations as equations are 3x minus 2y equal to 4, x plus y equal to 3. I want to solve these 2 equations by matrix method. First step you know very well. You will write down the equation in matrix form. Matrix form is Ax equal to B, where A equal to coefficient of x and y. Coefficient are from first equation, coefficient are 3 minus 2, from second equation, coefficient are 1 1. X equal to variables x, y, and B equal to constant term on right hand side, 4 and 3. Now you will find out determinant of A. This is your 3 negative minus 2, 3 plus 2, 5 not equal to 0. Therefore you will say unique solution. And solution is given by x equal to A inverse B. Now we have to find out A inverse. And we already know the formula of A inverse. A inverse equal to adjoint of A upon determinant of A. We know the formula of adjoint of A also, cofactors of A whole transpose. Now we have to find out cofactors. Cofactors are for first row A11 and A12, for second row A21 and A22. These are the cofactors. But here there is one change. You will not put alternative positive negative sign. Here sign will comes according to position. If the sum of position is even, 1 plus 1, 2, even, you will put a positive sign. If sum of position is odd, you will put negative sign. 1 plus 2, 3 odd, you will put a negative. Here also sum is odd, you will put negative. Here sum is even, you will put a positive. Means if sum of position is even, you will take positive sign. If sum of position is odd, you will take negative sign. Now see for A1, this horizontal cancel out and vertical. What is left? Now A2, horizontal this, vertical this. What is left? 1. Now A2, horizontal and this is your vertical. What is left? Minus 2, minus minus, it will be positive. Now last A22, it will be 3. Therefore you can write down adjoint of A. Adjoint of A equal to cofactors of A whole transpose. Write down the cofactors. Cofactors are 1, minus 1, 2, 3. We have to take its transpose. Transpose, change rows into column. This is your 1 minus 1. Here you will write down 2. This is your adjoint of A. Now we will find out A inverse. A inverse equal to adjoint of A upon determinant of A. This is your adjoint of A. Write it as it is. Determinant of A, it is your 1. Right? Now we will find out solution. Solution is x equal to A inverse B. Put up the value, simplify and get the answer. X is your xy. A inverse is 1 by 5. 1, 2, minus 1, 3. B, that is your 4, 3. Now multiply these two matrices. Multiply row with column. This is your 1 by 5. 4. This is your plus 6. Now multiply second row. This is your minus 4 plus 9. This is your 1 by 5, 10, 5. You get 2, 1. On comparing, you will get x equal to 2 and y equal to 1, and you can verify your answer also by putting your values in the given equations. And the students, this is your type number 1. How to solve 3 equations in 3 variables or 2 equations in 2 variables. Thank you.